You ready to roll?
Let's do it.
All right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Doppio Dope. I'm not by myself. Right over here. This man, he needs no introduction. All right. I'm not going to show you Clement Bryant kissing babies. I'm not going to show you Clement Bryant saving the world. I'm not going to show you Clement Bryant doing anything because you already know what Clement Bryant can do. I present to you Clement Bryant.
Man, I was about to say, why are you lying to the people? Like, why are you trying to make me the black Superman? Like, I appreciate it, but all I need now is a six-pack, which I clearly don't have. I don't have a six-pack, but I need
You're
one.
going to have it soon, though. You on the way. You on the way.
I might have a six-pack of beer, but I guess I'll talk about right now. Oh, man. But, dude, so I know we've been getting up a lot on the YouTube stream, but it's like, I think we got to talk about this. And I'm
this is a worthy stream.
This is a worthy stream. And also, can we just kind of bask in the fact that it is Black History Month? Today is the first day of Black History Month.
Yes. I
love
Black
it.
History Month. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's time for you guys to get your history on, know where we came from, and realize that we ain't trying to go back. So you know what I'm saying? You got to use the knowledge of that history. You know what I'm saying?
Where we come from and where we're going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out early in the chat, got Eon 001. Good to see you. You know, across the pond chilling. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get your history on. So hopefully you will not fall to the same things that unfortunately our forefathers fell to. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. You know, there's There's tons of stuff on YouTube that y'all can find from different talks, debates, all kinds of stuff from the 50s, from the 60s, from the 70s, from people that were involved in the forward movement of our people. And unfortunately, you'll see that most of those debates and problems and issues are still going on right now. But hopefully those can inspire you and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Inspire you, get you ready, get you prepared, get your mind right. But
let's do it.
With that said, we got a little something to celebrate, just a little piece.
A little bit
to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Because also on the first day of Black History Month, we did have some bad news with literally a 9-year-old child, but we'll deal with that on Friday. On Friday's show, we'll deal with that. But
you know my family is from Rochester. Like my mom's side of the family. So I'm like that. I was like, really?
Yeah. So we'll deal with that on Friday. On Friday, we'll deal with that on the show. But we got a little bit of good news from Disney and Marvel. And Marvel.
So our boy Ryan Coogler, dude, I love seeing this cat get his shine, dude. Like this Ryan Coogler is just coming in, and I am so appreciative for him. Like just coming in Fruitvale Station. He's doing the Creed thing.
And I was late on Fruitvale Station.
I mean, I think a lot of people were, because a lot of people weren't checking for it back then like that. We knew what the deal was with Oscar Grant, but seeing everything and seeing how Ryan Coogler is he's a phenomenal talent. I'm so happy to see him just continue to get not only his bag, but also get his shine on, right? Yes. So literally I hit you up. I saw this joint in the middle of my work day that it's been announced that Ryan Coogler has signed a 5-year TV deal with Disney with his company Proximity Media.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we got a Wakanda TV series coming on Disney Plus. Dude, first of all, I think we can't understate how important Chadwick's contributions were to the Black Panther story.
Yes.
First and foremost, because no matter what, we're going to see T'Challa and whoever the next Black Panther is be immortalized in Wakanda. So first and foremost, you just got to get that away. But the fact on the first day of Black History Month, it hits the news that we got a Wakanda TV series coming, man. I am jazzed about this, man. Jazzed.
Yes. Same here. I ain't going front. I'm hyped because this is something that I said should have been made a while back. But I think you and I talked about how Marvel clearly was not ready for the success of Black Panther.
No.
And I don't understand why. Like, anyone who watched the trailer and was black should have been like, yo, this is about to make $1 billion and you might want to get some other stuff ready. Like, because I told people, if the trailer's hot, this thing is going to make $1 billion. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, y'all better get ready. This is about to make $1 billion.
I mean, dude, and just like the Black Panther marketing campaign where you had the revolution will not be televised and the music of the trailer, and then you had the poster, right? Was it I'm trying to think of who it was, but it was like embodying an old like historical black portrait, and I was like, dude, they're really pulling deep. And when you even got into the theater, you were expecting a popcorn movie, but no, man, this thing was like a black.
They were able
movie.
to touch on a couple of moments that I was like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is not the most revolutionary film in the world. There's still some issues that, I mean, we could pick at it, but for someone to be able to do what they were able to do under the banner of Disney and Marvel, this movie is pretty well put together, and it makes a decent statement for Black America and also the African diaspora as well. So, you know, you got to give it props for that. You know, you got to give it a lot of props. You know, from the costuming to the effects to the writing, the direction, like even the kind of like subconscious stuff, like when they show up in Korea and they're wearing red, black, and green, like the small touches that only we would think about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was amazing, and I'm glad that finally we're getting some more on the live action side. Now, Eon 001 said we need a War Dog spy show too. Nakia and Jobu backstory and all that. And I'm with a title like Wakanda, you could probably do that. I mean, with a title like Wakanda, technically you could have a show similar to American Horror Story where every season's different.
Yeah.
Like season one could be about, you know, I don't know, the inner workings and the struggle to kind of bring Wakanda back after the snap or something like that. Season 2 could be about War Dogs. Season 3 could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do a myriad of things, you know what I'm saying? And it could be Wakanda. I like the fact that it's vague enough to do that. Now, I don't know if that's what they're gonna do, but something as vague and as open as just Wakanda gives you the freedom to have a Dora Milaje story, where it's like one season is just about maybe we had to send the Dora Milaje over to get something that was stolen and bring it back. And it's about this kind of like Counter-Strike mission kind of thing where they got to be undercover and stuff. And then the next season can be about the Royals. You know, who knows? But I'm super excited.
I'm so excited. Like, and you're thinking, like, if you had an anthology series, you could do an anthology series that explored every past king of Wakanda. All the way up to T'Chaka and the backstory about why he didn't. What we know why he didn't bring his brother back. We know why he abandoned his brother. We know why, but like to have all of that immortalized in television would be a great thing to see.
Man. That would be
awesome. That would be dope.
So like, you know, we could see like 10, 12 kings back, you know, and run their story or whatever, and like the struggles they went through or whatever. You know, whether it's something with like Atlantis or whether it's something with, you know, maybe the border tribe is tripping or, you know, who knows, whatever it is. Or some kind of invasion from another nation. You know, there's tons of different trials and tribulations that each king has had to deal with. And then, of course, you know, show issues where, you know, maybe some kings weren't as great as T'Challa and T'Chaka. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some kings weren't as awesome. You know, you might have had some tyrant types, and you know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of stuff that you can like delve into, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Dude.
I'm super ready.
My only thing is thinking about this, man. It's like I'm not blaming anyone, but it's like now that we have this Wakanda series, we could have had a whole story if Chadwick is still alive, God rest his soul, we gotta have a whole series about like the wedding of Storm and Black Panther.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Down the line, it's like
I was straight up holding out hope. I was straight holding out hope.
Yeah.
For the end of Black Panther, a teaser being like, her showing up or something like that. I mean, they could have kept that joint, when it comes to Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, stuff like that, they're able to keep CIA secrecy. So like, they could have casted someone, have her show up and, like lend her strength or her support for the crown or whatever. And then also again at not Infinity War, in Endgame, I was holding out hope like maybe we'll see, her come to kind of help out because, of course, her old friend / lover has been snapped away. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, right.
I held out hope for that. We didn't see it. I understand there's rights issues. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand.
But now
I was still holding that hope.
I mean, Storm could still be part of Wakanda. There's ways around it. Not that I like.
Well, I mean, now you don't really. It doesn't really matter now. They got it, so they good now.
Yeah.
It's just that technically mutants don't exist yet, or they do, and we just don't. Nobody's actually put a label on them.
Well, we'll see what happens with WandaVision.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Maybe, but like, it's just like I'm so excited for them to explore it. It's like I was thinking about this, but Jenna James in the chat got there before I did, but she says hoping we see a Game of Thrones series of Atlantis versus Wakanda personally, and I'm thinking that level of storytelling is what I would expect from this. So it's like maybe it's like the political structure of Wakanda because we saw a little of it in Black Panther, but
tons of different ways you can handle this. So
all the different tribes. Like personally, I would love to see more of, not the border tribe, but M'Baku's tribe. Like that whole the gorilla tribe. I want to see more of them.
Was it the gorilla tribe or whatever? I can't remember.
I've been working
with a whole bunch of brothers that they look like they fresh out. They did about 10 or 12.
Did you? Why did you gotta go there? You had why did you go there?
All them dudes look mad. Like, look, I'm just saying, they look dangerous. I ain't messing with none of them.
Man, why you gotta say that, Try? But it's
one of them dudes roll up to you, you gotta get the humble hands like, sir, is there anything I can do for you, sir?
Man, the Jabari, man. Sorry, I had
Jabari.
The Jabari tribe. But
thank you.
I would love to see more of the Jabari tribe and just them going on and especially, let's be honest, dude, with outside of Chadwick and Michael B. Jordan, the next person that stole that movie was the Duke. I mean, and then everyone was good, but once the Duke, the whole what was it? The M'Baku challenge that came out after that joint, where it's you have watched and we have listened from the mouth. We
have watched and listened
from the mountains. Dude,
he was foul when he was could not keep his own father safe.
Safe, dude. I'll have a quiet moment.
What you say about my daddy? No.
Right. Me and my girlfriend will have a quiet moment. We're watching the TV. We'll just watch the TV, and I'll be like, "We have watched." She will hate it. She will hate it, and I still do it. She's looking at me she gave me a dirty looks right now. She's like, "I hate you," but
it's you're crazy, and I'm
so just get back to the whole story. It's I'm so happy that they're deciding to move forward on this because most studios would be after the star deaths of their star actor, they would be we can't go further with this because of X, Y, and Z reasons. Yeah. But that said, I still can't believe we got that line in Black Panther where that ending line where Killmonger's death was just bury me in the oceans next to my ancestors. I was like, yo, Disney let him do that?
Yeah, that line, and then the other line in the museum where he was like, how you think your ancestors got this? You think they paid a fair price? You think they paid for this?
Yeah.
Or you think they stole it? You think they took it from dead bodies? Come on now. Like, stop this
bro.
mess.
But even the music, and I hope to see more of the music now that also Ludwig Göransson is one of the producing partners of Project Any Media, which signed that 5-year deal today. So I'm like, I would love to see more of that music. And also I love the way that Killmonger had his theme and then T'Challa had his theme in Black Panther, because you could tell the different vibes of the different kind of like approaches to leadership that they had. Even though Killmonger was like, he made points were made, but it's like, maybe there's a better way to go about this, bro. It's like something like that. But like, I just love that music. But like, the fact that I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to get more topical, especially with, Elijah Bradley. And we're going to have Falcon as being like the Black Captain America now and having that story and then having them
I'm very
explore.
interested to see how they handle that.
Me too, because
I am sure.
Go ahead.
I don't think there's a way that you can handle a Black man being Captain America without a few people saying, "Not my America." I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave the rest for the Friday show. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few people that say, "Not my America." Nuh-uh. You ain't my captain.
I mean,
so I think that'll be a good struggle to deal with on the show as well. When it comes to Falcon and Winter Soldier, how they play that, how they kind of like handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because those people are definitely out there. You know what I'm saying?
Like Elijah. So it's like Elijah Bradley. They have Eli Bradley. I think I've seen rumored, but I'm not sure that it's going to happen. But like having the Bradley family part of it, it's like, my whole point is, I love how, and J.J. James said this, like the MCU isn't slowing down. Like Marvel is realizing that they can't tell singular superhero stories and keep people interested. They have to branch out. They have to experiment. And that's why I like WandaVision, because they're experimenting, but also they are going super diverse and super culturally nuanced. So much so that like I feel like people like Netflix, Amazon, all the TV networks need to get to where the MCU is going. And I'm not trying to give them all, because the networks are doing it, but like Feige's putting his money where his mouth is, right?
Yeah, they're kind of behind. And I mean, because when you look at Jimmy Woo and your girl
Darcy,
either Darcy or Jimmy Woo and Monica. Like, you could easily have and someone on Twitter said it, and I wish I kept who it was, but they were like, I'd like to see a show following Jimmy Woo, just looking up like weird cases in the MCU, like a twist on X-Files. And honestly, him and Monica, the chemistry was already there. It worked well. And he could be like the quirky dude popping out the card, and she could be the boss lady.
I mean, I saw that conversation. It kind of led to people being like, "We had that show. It was called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and everybody hated it for like 7 seasons."
I wouldn't consider.
I'm just saying. I saw the conversation.
That's not the same. That's not. I wouldn't put Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the same vein as a X-Files analog.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
X-Files analog is more like Fringe, Evil. I think something else. Maybe to a weirder tangential relation, Psych. But not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Not like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a little like they were like, it was super diverse, super cultural. Yeah, like I was like they did,
and they had Ghost Rider, and they didn't screw him up. I mean, I'll always give them love for that.
Like, let's be honest, like Ghost Rider, they pulled off Ghost Rider. I was like, what? They're bringing Ghost Rider to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like I remember being like at Comic-Con and being like, yeah, guys, and then I was like, oh, they're actually doing it. And they pulled it off. But that's besides the point. But like,
And
I will
Eon
say,
001 coming in saying, talking about Jimmy Woo did lead the team. It's called Agents of Atlas. I don't know if they would do that, but if they would, I wouldn't be mad, man. I like that actor. I've loved him since Fresh Off the Boat. I think he's dope. And I don't know his name, but I know him when I see him. I know his face. Like he was in okay, yeah, because he was in Fresh Off the Boat. He's in this cute romantic comedy on Netflix with God, what is her name? She's a comedian. She's funny. Yeah. Something like when she has a stand up when she's pregnant. It's funny.
Dude,
Keanu Reeves very descriptive, right?
yeah. But like Keanu Reeves makes a guest appearance in that movie, dude. That is one of my favorite movies that Netflix has released. Like he was just like coming in and just like, wow, what's going on? Like he owns the restaurant. I'm just like, who is this man? Yo, why is he in this movie? But
that cameo was mad random.
Dude, everyone was talking about the cameo, but like, I know we're getting off topic. Sorry, y'all, but like, Jenna James making a good point in here. She says, I think Netflix has, it's just not on the Disney end on some characters of there being shows. It's always a different studio with all their different shows, whereas the MCU is actually strictly Disney. And she's making a good point. And I will say, Netflix did take on the case of telling the When They See Us story. Because like, a lot of studios wouldn't have touched that.
When They See Us is tough, especially for me. I mean, you guys that watch know I have a young 3-year-old boy, and it's tough how you watch When They See Us, a regular, basic, general night of just hanging out. And what I think the person that served the least time was Lady Lisa's over here. What was the least time someone spent? 15 years? What was the shortest amount of time someone spent?
I think it was like 8. Because Corey was in there. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I know Corey was in there for a long time. Corey was like, he was like the last one to get out. So like, I say that because I think it's important. I say all this to say, I think it's important that we have shows like Wakanda and and stuff like Black Panther for the kids that I'm gonna have, right? For your 3-year-old kid to be like, because we didn't have characters on screen when we were coming up and being like, we had Spider-Man, we had Power Rangers, we had X-Men, and that was pretty much and we had some other stuff. We had Transformers,
and it was all white, wiggity white. And my
even
son just today watched Into the Spider-Verse again, and got a boy on there looked just like him. We got Raising Dion. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
boy just look
Raising Dion.
So like, it's great to have all of these like different representations that they can see. Now, of course, we got to go further because we need that representation behind the screen as well. But you know what I'm saying? Now Black Lightning is a little too old for him. But I mean, you do have like Black Lightning when he gets older. You got stuff like Batwoman, which I wouldn't count Batwoman. That's more of like a white show with a black lead. But that's a whole nother discussion about Hollywood.
Speaking of Black Lightning.
Oh, snap.
My mother-in-law got me, right?
Dope.
You see that? Like the bass is like that dope. It comes off, the bass comes off, but like it's nice. Like it's super dope, man. Like
but I saw having this, that even like the golden books of him having, like the Young Avengers, what is it, Patriot or Young Patriot or whatever they call them, and then having Miles Morales and stuff. It's dope for them.
Dude, I saw
because we didn't.
Go ahead. It's my bad. My bad.
No, you good.
I didn't even talk about you. No, I was just on Miles' tip. I saw a TikTok that blew up over the weekend that someone was like, Miles isn't Latino. And I was like, I think that was the point. I was like, wait, what? I was like, he's not really Latino. I was like, whoa, pause. Like, I'm not even going to pretend to get in that conversation, but I was like,
what was their reasoning behind that? Did they explain the reasoning?
I don't remember because I was like, whoa, he's Afro-Latino, bro.
That's like, an interesting statement to make.
But like, I know we're talking about it.
Already settled that he's Afro-Latino.
Like,
I wonder what they mean by that. That's an interesting statement to make.
If you go on TikTok, you peruse TikTok around the Spider-Man hashtags, you'll see it. But like, I was like, Uh,
Yeah, because it's pretty settled that he's Afro Latino.
I mean, right? It's like it's
Meaning,
been he code. We see Miles code switch in Spider Verse. Like,
yeah, it's like he's literally part he's part of he's descendant of slaves that was part of the slave trade that either Portugal or Spain ran, not the part that the Irish, the British, or French ran, or the Dutch. but,
but we get off topic.
it's pretty settled. I assumed that but I guess whatever they.
Yeah. I did say I saw two things that I was going to mention. We should probably get back on the Wakanda news. I think I saw a tweet where they said that Marvel's looking into doing an Agents of Atlas series after Shang-Chi, because Shang-Chi sets it up. I'm trying to remember who said it. It's like I think it's like was it Hector Navarro that said it on Twitter or something like that?
He's trustworthy. He's a trustworthy.
Yeah, and I was like, wait,
I'll give it to
what?
him.
I was like, ooh, if that is happening, dude, I would
he's
love.
He's never struck me as someone who just be running with wild rumors. So
no, Hector is good people.
I'll roll with him. He's trustworthy.
I don't personally know him, but he seems like good people.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, dude, it's like that's gonna be dope. But like the Wakanda show, I'm wondering what it's gonna be. I wonder what Ryan's take is gonna be, because it's like we already know he's rewriting Black Panther 2 in the wake of Chadwick's death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and we still don't know who's gonna be the Black Panther, but
someone in the chat, and I can't remember who it was. Let me see if I can find. Just say it's me. But someone in the chat said this kind of further solidifies that Shuri isn't going to take the Black Panther mantle, and Wakanda might end up being about her and Okoye, something like that. And I can't remember who said it. Jenna James. So yeah, Jenna James said that. Shouts to Deep House Nation and Kid at Heart as well. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think either way you dice it, this show is going to have the representation that we need. B, has people in front and behind the camera that are Black, that are actually writing the words and the dialogue, unlike another show that I really wish had the love that they're just not going to give to it. I think, and you know the show I'm talking about. I'm not going to beat it up because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to destroy his sister. But
what show are you talking about?
Batwoman.
Let's not talk about Batwoman. I haven't watched it.
I watched the first 2 episodes. The writing's not there. The effects aren't there. It seems like they don't care about the show, because none of the issues that I have with the show are actually with the lead at all. Mm-hmm. Like, my issues are with, like, the fight scenes aren't engaging. The effects are laughable. And then sometimes I wonder if, like, maybe DC's just spread its budget too thin on CW. Because I'm like, those bats in the second episode, I was like, if you don't get
to be honest,
that college film student mess out my face.
Like, I need to catch up on Batwoman. I'm like, I've been working like every Sunday for like the last like a month, but it's like and I got to work this Sunday too. But like, work is work. But like, I need to catch up on it. But like, to keep it positive, I think it's not just Batwoman on the budget end, because we're seeing like Supergirl's getting retired. They canceled Black Lightning. It seems like there's like a post DC move to move everything that's high level to HBO Max, which is why we have Green Lantern going to be on HBO Max. But it's kind of like everything that can be cheaply made on a television, but is going to stay on the CW, and everything that is not, it needs to be elevated, is going to go to HBO Max because they need the content. So it's like, regardless of the fact, I think, bringing it back to Wakanda, it's like, I think I think on the Black Panther, they're gonna have to announce who's taking the mantle of Black Panther, but they're smartly not saying it yet because they want to give respect to Chadwick, even though they're not bringing back the character of T'Challa.
Yeah,
Black Panther. I think they're kind of taking it by ear and making it so until they know what the exact story is, and they probably already have an outline to know where the direction of Ryan's going. But it's like they're taking their time because a lot of people are going to have to get used to the thought of having a new Black Panther. Not T'Challa,
yeah.
but they're taking their time with it, and we still don't know who that villain is. But I think whatever Black Panther 2 is going to become, Wakanda is going to spin off of that, off those coattails of that movie.
Yeah.
So that would make sense because you keep it in one universe.
Because you
like
could,
they've
you
been
could
doing.
either do something completely different, like kind of like an anthology series, or you could just say, okay, this comes straight off of Black Panther 2, and this will tie you over until BP3. You know, this will tie you over into the next Avengers film, or whatever it is, or tie you over into X-Men or however it leads, or something, you know, or Namor or something. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Hitflix said, I don't remember, did Marvel specifically say they weren't recasting T'Challa's character or a new Black male Panther? So we haven't heard about a new Black male Panther, but we heard that they're not recasting T'Challa.
Yeah, they're not recasting
Kevin
T'Challa.
Feige said that, yeah.
But, you know, Black Panther will be, you know, there'll be someone else that takes on the mantle. Because technically the mantle has already been passed before. That's already, you know, kind of baked into the story. So in this case, you'll have that. You'll get, you know, a situation where, you know, they pass the mantle, someone else gets it. You know, maybe Killmonger was never really killed or really died or whatever they do, and then they'll probably do some kind of some way to honor T'Challa's memory, aka, you know, T'Challa / Chadwick's memory in the film as well, which is. That's going to be tough. That'll be a tough one to watch because I know when that part comes up, it's going to be tough to watch it, you know, to see him. And then I ain't going to front, even going back and watching Black Panther. I was watching Black Panther over the weekend because I watched, you know, the MCU and timeline order all the way through, and I was watching Black Panther maybe like Friday or something like that, and I was just watching it like, yo, brother was dealing with cancer at this time, and like none of us knew, and he was just, brother was just strong, man. Like, dude, like you never saw him, you know, like he
wasn't even
he killed it, man. He is that dude.
Like, dude, I this past weekend I was up I couldn't sleep because I've been just stressed about a ton of stuff lately, and I went back and then started watching Endgame. I was watching the portal scene.
Oh,
where Chadwick was the first person to come out with Okoye and Shuri. I'm just watching it back. I'm like,
another one.
How did this brother walk? How did he endure 4 years?
Yeah.
Of this, knowing what kind of physical demands Black Panther is going to, whether you have a stunt person or not.
Yeah, you're still going to have to do some jumping, running, kind of falling down, tumbling, something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of, you know, athletic stuff. Big shout out to Deep House Nation, $2.99 daycare for kids. It's $2,200 a month. I do what I can. Yo, look, hey, thank you, sir. I see you. Thank you so much. Honestly, straight up, for anyone, you know, Super Chat, Cash App, Patreon, thank you so much. Helps with battery. I know batteries sound stupid. It sounds like a stupid thing, but batteries are expensive. Batteries, lights, cords, cables, hard drives, whatever. It helps. And you know, we're trying to go independent so your boy can put some cheese in other Black people's hands. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and we're in LA. Let's be honest. Both of us are in LA. So,
you know what I'm saying?
If it wasn't COVID, we would get it together more. But look, dude, I just I think it's like, it can't be understated enough. Like, the gift that we had with Chadwick, and when Chadwick died, man, I went, it's rare for me to like emote on Twitter, but I went in and put a thread on Twitter Did you ever see that image of that came from the ArcLight of Black Panther opening weekend where every theater was Black Panther?
Oh yeah, I remember that circling
Like,
around.
and I think it came from Natalie
That
Abrams,
was the
who was
Hollywood one, right?
yeah, the
Was that
Hollywood
yeah.
ArcLight. Natalie
Was
Abrams
that
posted.
was that the one you were at and Rosario Dawson was there or something?
Oh no, that was a different one. Wait, okay, I gotta tell that story.
I'm about to say
I gotta tell that story. So this is my second time seeing Black Panther because I saw it on the Disney lot for when it was premiere.
Oh yeah, because we saw it on the Disney lot.
Yeah, we saw it, right? But so me, my girlfriend. I'm trying to remember who else was there, but like we all went to go see Black Panther. It was like we usually did this thing for when I was at the Marvel Report, and so we all went, and we're all coming down the steps from the ArcLight Hollywood, and Tracy Toms, Rosario Dawson, and I think Common maybe was there, and like I'm trying to remember who was there, but I know Tracy Toms and Rosario were there, and we're just walking down the stairs. And these like stairs are like huge if no one's ever been to the ArcLight. Yeah, and we get to the bottom of the stairs.
It opens onto Sunset?
Yeah. So like there's two doors to open on Sunset from like two sides. And we get to the bottom of the step and we're just we're chilling. Rosario and Tracy walk down, and then the next thing you know, there's a tribal dance going with Rosario and Tracy Toms when we saw Black Panther. And we're just like, wait, what is happening? And I'm like, here with Rosario, and she was still as Claire Temple in the Marvel Netflix shows.
You're right.
Right. So I was like, wait, what is going on right now? And like, dude, the whole thing was just like when you talk about being in LA, like, dude, I ran into Common at church, sitting next to me one day at church. Like, I'm like, wait, what is happening, dude? But like the whole thing is just being there.
That's one thing about LA or like LA or New York or something like that. It'll be mad random.
And it's super random. Super random.
Like I've seen the funny thing is I've seen so many like either Giants or Jets players in Santa Monica.
Yeah. No lie.
Random, but anyway.
No. It's just like LA's, but like the story was like every one of us were just so empowered when Black Panther came out that no one cared. No one cared if like we were having tribal dances in the middle of the floor. No one cared. And I miss that energy, right? And one thing that I think about the energy.
It was a dope time.
It was so dope, man. It was so dope. I mean, I was like, it was me, you, we're hanging out with Markia, everybody. It was like the whole thing, right?
The other screening, because we saw.
Yeah, right.
All of us saw it like
4 or 5 times.
4 times. I want to say I saw Black Panther 4 times.
Right.
All right, Disney lot. I saw the 4DX one, like the weird 4DX when it comes on the wall. Then, like an AMC Prime one. Yeah, and then the one we all got together. So I saw it 4 times.
Yeah, we saw it, and this was just like, dude, that like it's making me tear up a little bit. But there was so much happiness for us, right? And
that's
dude, I went in. I just brought my friend a set of Wakanda Kamoyo beads for his birthday this past year.
Dope.
Like I even when the movie came out, dude, I brought the 2 toy figures. Did you see the toy figures that came out for Black Panther? You would hit them together and they would actually breathe.
Oh, word?
Bro, the Black Panther toys were on another level because we got it's at my other apartment, but like the toys, when you beat the toys and it'll be like and then it'll be like and it will stop. And then you'll be like, and then it has a button on the necklace, and it'll be like the Killmonger version was only sold at Target, and you have the Black Panther version, and it was like, and they'll like, it's like the Black Panther will be like, he'll be like, Killmonger, I will defeat you, and they'll have these things, and it's just like these are the most lit toys that I've ever seen, man. Like, me and my girlfriend were like, what are they breathing? Are they breathing right now? Are toys breathing? Like, go online. Go on YouTube. You like look it up after we're done.
Because I have 2 different Black Panthers. I have like the Marvel, what's it like the Marvel Black series where like all the fingers move and stuff. I have that one, and then I have like a regular like Walmart like regular scale, figure of Black Panther. Then I have a Shuri. Did I have a Pop Shuri? I think. Yeah, I think something like that. But I got to get my
Wait,
Killmongers up. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my
I got
Killmongers up.
I got to get a Killmonger, but I got the exclusive pop with a Koi throwing the hair. The wig comes off.
Oh no!
It's at my
Yo,
apartment, but like
they didn't give her the best wig neither. Like they gave her a
I mean,
bad. They could have hooked
but
her up with.
was that the point though? Because she's
I
like, I
know the
hate this
point was
thing.
for it to look bad.
She's like, hate this thing. And she's just like, dude, I remember being in the theater. I know we're getting off topic. I remember being off the theater where she just took the wig off and every person stood up and was like, did she just throw a wig?
Yo, she threw. Yo, look,
like,
because Okoye has to win a fight no matter what. Look, this is a street fight, all right? This ain't no win in the ring. This is a street fight.
Right.
If I gotta throw something at you, if I gotta kick you in your shin, whatever I gotta do it to win. And she took the boom, right? But, look, that dude, he did not expect to have a wig in his face. When he woke up that morning, he didn't think someone's gonna bust me in the face with a wig. He didn't think that. You know what I'm saying? Sneak attack. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude, I have all these bad, dude. I still have like, this is probably bad, but I still have. Remember those breast cans of Black Panther? I still have a box of those joints.
Wow.
Like, dude, I was so like, dude. I even have a jersey that has the purple Wakanda on it, and it has Wakanda on the jersey on the back of it. Like, yo, that's how much I was involved in this joint.
Marvel should have kept them joints going, like they should have did like a soccer jersey, like a basketball jersey or something. Like, I don't know, like 00 and like Wakanda on the back or something like that. They should have kept them.
I gotta get up for a minute. I gotta show you. I gotta get this jersey. Hold on a second.
Word up. And shouts to Kid at Heart said, it's funny we talking about Black Panther tonight. My Black Panther jacket just came in today. Got it for dirt cheap. It was hard to find. See, man, you got to come up, man. You got to come up. See, let me see. I know the little guy. We got him a Black Panther, a little beanie or whatever. Then he got a Black Panther little uniform, little outfit, like a shirt, like a short set for the Black Panther. Then, what else do we have for him for Black Panther? The little. Oh, the action figure. Yeah, so we got the action figure too. Yeah, we got a good amount of. Oh, and the golden books. Yeah. So yeah,
right,
look,
so,
there's stuff out there.
So here it is, right?
We got it.
So this is the jersey, right?
Oh,
so you got that, and you bring it around.
Yo, and the letters
on the back of it, right?
Yo,
and it has like the purple, like, dude. I got the hookups into Comic-Con 2009, bro. Like, I wear this thing. My boss will tell you I wear this thing like literally 3 or 4 times a week. I wash it, dude. This is one of my favorite joints, right? I love it that much, right? So,
but yeah, it's the effect that Black Panther had on just culture, and then the fact that we followed up that same year with what I would say is probably Sony's best animated feature ever, with Into the Spider-Verse. Both of those soundtracks were on point. You know what I'm saying? We were as Black people, we were well served that year in entertainment. Now, on a social side, you got issues, but in entertainment, we were served very well. And Black Panther, and then having a king like T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman was like so dope. Everybody in the cast was dope. You know what I'm saying? Ruth Carter came in with like the costuming in it. Like, this was one of those situations where it was like just like everyone assembled and kind of knew. And they even talked about knowing how important it was. You know what I'm saying? And just it was definitely just right when that thing came out. Like, everybody, it was so good, and like everybody was dressed up. Everybody, look,
bro. Like, even Rosario and Tracy, they were like dressed to the nines and like tribal gear. I was like, it almost made me cry, bro. And like, not to forget, we also had Luke Cage season 2 drop. We had Black Lightning that was just like season 2, like it was still going all during that year. It was just like a good year of blackness, man, and we needed that, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, to see ourselves represented so positively in media, it's so good. And I hope that Ruth Carter comes back for the Wakanda series.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
would hope that they get her back because, like, dude, we went. It was 2019? I'm trying to remember. Because it was
Probably
January 2019 where me and my girlfriend, we went to UCLA for this like fashion thing. My girlfriend works in fashion. And for this fashion thing, talking about like costume design for superhero movies. And Ruth Carter was there. She was just talking about all the stuff that she was doing on Black Panther. We were just like, and even when you have like, I hope they bring back Hannah Beachler, who was doing the set design. Like, I hope they bring back all of these people because one, keep them employed, have the Black people employed would be strong, but also two,
and they already know. They already know the deal.
And they already know what it is. They already know what it is. And it seems like Ryan Coogler works with, it seems like he works with the same people. He's worked with Ludwig, even though that he's not directing Creed, he's still a producer on Creed. He's still working with Stallone. He's still working with Michael B. Jordan. Like, he works with people. He's like the Christopher Nolan that works with the same old people. And I respect that. So I would hope that they would bring him back. They would bring all these people back who did Black Panther so well for the movie, for the sequel, and for the TV show.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like it. So that I'm just hyped. I'm glad we got this news. Hyped. There's some good news to have on the first day.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what can we have next? Now all we need is like, yo, look, you know what I'm saying? Here's your storm. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Look, Disney, there's nothing stopping y'all from dropping a nice little short next Monday with the woman you casted as Storm. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? All like 2 minutes, not a lot. This is, maybe like a baby scene, a monologue or something, her looking out the window. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's all we need. You know what I'm saying? Just drop a little. I'm trying to help y'all out. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're going to get there. I think they're going to get it right because I know a lot of people talk about, the colorism issue with Storm. I think they're going to get it right. I mean, it seems like, let's be honest. Don Cheadle's getting his own show. Sam Jackson has his own show coming.
Armor Wars. You're right. Sam Jack is getting his own show.
So Daniel Cheadle has his own show as Armor Wars. Nick Fury, Sam Jackson's getting Secret Invasion. Eli Bradley, Falcon, Elijah Bradley. We have all this blackness come to the MCU. Yeah. The showrunner Falcon and Winter Soldier is black. Like I think he's mixed or black. So don't quote me on that.
And I'd like to see.
We have all
this. Since we're going down the route with Nick Fury, I'd love to see a turn on Original Sin. That's another dope storyline.
Oh,
I know that's a lot of work because we we do have access to everybody. You'll have to tweak it, of course, but the Original Sin storyline is kind of a cool storyline to run. And we got Sword and stuff now, and we can kind of make that work. Because Winter Soldier is a big part of that. Winter Soldier is a big part of that, and Wolverine is a big part of that.
Yeah.
So you'll probably have to tweak it a little bit, but the story itself is really dope about kind of like the things we have to do to keep the Earth safe that you as heroes don't even know about. Like, it's like, you think you doing stuff? Boy, I've been doing things before you was born.
Why do you sound like you're channeling Sam Jackson right now? You sound like you're channeling it. Like, you know what I would love for them to do now that they have Disney Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Is they age up Secret Invasion and you just have Nick Fury just curse one time. It's just like just
one time.
Like on the vibe of the stupid ass decision line from Avengers. You remember? Where he goes like, I recognize the council's made a decision, but given that it's a stupid ass decision, I don't like to ignore it.
Yeah, like I ain't listening to that.
Like that scene, that line lives in my head rent free, right? Like that just like lives there.
That's a good
I would love to. It was such a slide, man. I'm just cracking up again. I might go watch Avengers tonight just to watch that line again.
Yeah, I've been running back. I watched Endgame. I started watching The Punisher season 1 again last night. So
nice.
I watched the second It's funny. I watched the first 2 episodes last night. The first thing I said when I saw Billy, I was like, Psh, pretty mother. No, like, look at you on here trying to act like you all good.
Dude, I got stories for you
But
on that
technically,
joint.
he's good in episode 2 of season 1. I mean, he did bad stuff, but he's still good. We think he's good. We, as the mentals we got at the time, he's good.
Let's leave Mr. Billy for another show. This is about Wakanda. Okay,
yeah, but
I'm talking about
Wakanda.
I do not want to talk about Billy, formerly Pretty Boy, Ugly Face now. Sorry, I had to.
But yeah,
I had to.
we got the show coming, and there's 5 other years of content that could be produced, whether it's shorts or series or whatever.
And Ironheart, it's so great to see all this. Jen and James says, yeah, Coogler not going to let them mess up Stormcasting. I personally want to see Yeti Vetkati, Ruth Nega, Kerry Washington, Danny Newton, Nico Martin Green, Kylie Bunbury, Nomea Harris, or dude, Kiki Lane and Storm I could get behind.
I know I'm gonna mess up her name, and I apologize. I'll just say the young lady from American Gods, because I don't want to screw up her name, but Yetide.
I think that's what she's talking about.
But yes, her for Storm, dope. Her. Sonequa Martin Green. Sonequa, she already killing on Star Trek, man. Come on, let the dollar circulate.
And the season 4 is already happening with Star Trek, so it's like,
oh yeah, season 4.
And Sonequa's gonna be in Space Jam. She's gonna be in Space Jam too. So it's which is another Ryan Coogler property. So Ryan Coogler is producing Space Jam too. You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. He's producing Judas and the Black Messiah, and he's producing
I knew that about that. Yeah, I knew about that.
Space Jam. Like, dude, this is what I'm saying. Ryan Coogler is getting his shine, and it cannot be understated enough, man. He know what he's doing. So, like, I'm gonna say it. If he did decide to bring back Killmonger, I would be like, but I want to see how he does it. I want to see how, if it happens. I'm not saying it has.
Do it.
I don't know anything, but if it does, I want to see how it's going to be done.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think Coogler is going to let them mess up the Stormcasting, and they're probably going to be like, especially if they bring Storm on Wakanda, Ryan Coogler is going to say something. They brought in Ryan Coogler on the end credit tag of Civil War back in the day. So like,
so
if she's a part of it, they're not going to let that join. Yeah, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, Ryan Coogler rides for us. He is blackity, and he knows what he's doing as far as telling these stories, right? So I respect it, man. I want to see. I think also they're taking their time with the X-Men casting and the story to get that casting right.
Yeah,
because whoever they announce as Wolverine, whoever they announce as Storm, Cyclops, Rogue, even like the main mutants, they need to be on point, because they're going to immediately be judged against what Fox had immediately. So I think they're going to give it time to make sure they get that right before moving ahead with anything that's going to come for anything that's X-Men or mutant related. So the good thing is they have a lot of stories for them to tell. But I don't want that rush. I'd rather see
X-Men is full of stories, so they'll be fine. And they good right now.
Yeah,
man. With that said, hey man, we have exhausted, exercised, and exhumed the bodies of all the demons.
No, wait. Why did you gotta stay exhumed? Now I'm gonna have nightmares.
All right, we didn't exhume. We put them back in. Put them back in the dirt.
No. It should have happened regardless. But I will say, one thing I say is, like, before we get off, this isn't related to Black Panther, but I've been hearing things like there might be some Spider-Man news this week. I don't know.
Ooh.
There's been some stuff circulating. I don't know. But if it happens, call me.
Disney, it's Black History Month. Go on and drop that Miles Morales news. You know what I'm saying? Go on and drop
Yo,
that
they have
Miles
Miles on it.
news. Just saying.
I mean, we already
Drop
know
that
Miles
news
is in
with
the
Miles.
MCU. We know he's in the MCU. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time.
So just a
Thanks,
matter of
Donald
time. Stop
Glover.
playing.
Thanks, Donald Glover. That's what I'm saying.
So big shout to Jenna James, Kid at Heart, Eon 001, Thomas D, Tyler Bennett. Big shout out to Andre Adkins. I think Alan Lewis might have came through, not sure. Token usually slides through. ZSB Lou, Ephraim Guzman, Kid at Heart, Joe Greer came through. And if I missed you, Deep House Nation came through with the super chat. If I missed you, it ain't on purpose. All right, don't be like, yo man, he missed me. Oh, Hitflix shouts to you too. So with that said, right over here, I'm not even going to add nothing. All right, this guy, I'm not even going to talk about his Nobel Peace Prize. All right, I'm not going to talk about the fact that he's a Fortune 500 CEO. I'm not going to talk about that he was on the top 30 under 30. I'm not going to say any of that stuff. I'm just going to say Clement Bryant.
Don't fact check him. I still need a job. There shall be no lies. Don't bring up the M'Baku dialogue. Don't make me bring it up.
We have watched.
Don't make me bring it up. We have watched. I can't even. And listen from the mountains.
How you gonna bust up at somebody's party? We was chilling. All right, we was all at the waterfall, kicking it. Mind our business. Here you come, yelling, busting up in the party.
Just like I can't. Like, we need to wrap up because I'm just gonna have this whole damn monologue just going, bro. But Twitter, Instagram, Clement Bryant. We'll have another stream probably this week or something. But yeah, WandaVision at 5 this Friday.
What up? NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. Hit that thumbs up. It helps out. Go on and share this. Your mama, your cousin, your little brother, your dad, grandmama, everybody. All right, just share it because sharing is caring, and that's how I help a brother in the algorithm. You know they ain't trying to hook us up. And when I say us, you know what I'm saying. All right, you know, look, hey, no matter what, it could be here, TikTok. You know who's making the dances, but who be on the front page? I'm just saying, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you hit that thumbs down, I'm going to have to send the Dora Milaje after you. You know what I'm saying? They don't play. Right?
That's offensive.
Chitty bang bang. You know what I'm saying? They're going to chop you in the back of the neck, and you're just going to be asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, And then podcast, if you rather listen. Spotify for that music, of course. We got Architron for y'all. Dope Beats, Space Bridge in stores. Check it out. So from us to you, we're just saying thank you for watching and peace.
Later, guys. See you later.
And a woo for you. What up?